Today we're going to talk more about demons. And for some context, as I was looking up demonology ideas and doing some, we'll just call it research into the kings of hell and the key of Solomon and whatever else I've done, there was a small blurb from a website that mentioned that there are 7 demon sisters. Spoiler alert, there isn't. This idea really has to be more of a recent concept in history. There are 7 princes of hell, the 7 sisters of the underworld, the 7 seas, the 7 continents, etc., etc., etc. The 7 sisters of the underworld is really the Pleiades. It's the 7 sisters that accompanied Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. It's my belief that this is a more recent, modern version of the Pleiades sister, a sort of cultural syncretism, which is a blending of 2 or more different cultures or belief systems to create a new, unique culture. I don't know of culture, but a new, unique story. And apparently they all have their own names to coincide with their demon types. Anyways, let's get into it. The 7 heavenly bodies, also known as the 7 sisters of hell, and also known as the Pleiades, these are celestial entities, and they're far more than mere stars. They are envisioned as the stellar embodiments of powerful female demons. Please forgive me, because we all know it's not. This is a mutation of the story of the Pleiades, said to hold sway over the affairs of mortals. Imagine beings that could dictate the rise and fall of entire civilizations, beings whose influence reaches into the very fabric of human destiny. To the observers of old, these sisters weren't merely mythological, they were real presences to be reckoned with. Each governed a slice of the celestial domain, and through it, supposedly administered trials and tribulations upon humanity. Illness, both mental and physical, were often attributed to their malevolent influence. It was believed that through these heavenly positions, these entities could manipulate the intrinsic energies of the cosmos to affect people's lives. Skycake, or unseen beings that reside high above, could pull the strings of fate, weaving through our existence as they please, and this is how our ancestors made sense of the world's chaos and the unexplained suffering they faced. To them, the 7 sisters were a way to personify and explain the unpredictable and often cruel twists of events in their lives. Each of these formidable demons was opposed by an angel, a force of protection and benevolence, counterbalancing the scales. Living in a time where every eclipse, every comet, every unusual celestial event was possibly a sign of the 7 sisters' displeasure or the angel's intervention, in the tapestry, take a drink, of celestial mythology, the concept of the 36 decans is a fascinating piece of ancient astrological understanding. To the ancients, the night sky was not just a source of mystery and beauty, but a domain where powerful entities held sway over human destinies. We've already said that. Traditionally, a decan represented a 10-degree division of the zodiac. Each of these sections represented 10 days of the solar calendar, resulting in 36 decans covering the entire 360 degrees zodiac belt. Often depicted in art and literature, these symbolic segments were personified as powerful beings, interpreters of fate who communicated with the celestial and terrestrial worlds. The 36 decans, according to lore, served not merely as markers of time or positions of stars, they were domains ruled by potent demons. These spiritual entities, viewed with trepidation and awe, were said to exert their influence over the lives and well-being of people. They govern not by human laws, but by the enigmatic and omnipotent structure of the cosmic order, weaving the fabric of fortunes with an impalpable yet undeniable force. As the night sky progressed through its phases, these demons were believed to cast their impact on individuals, dictating periods of mental clarity or confusion, robust health, or disturbing ailments. The demarcation of these decans became a crucial tool for priests, magicians, and seers to interpret the subtle but significant cosmic shifts that were understood to resonate within the human psyche and physiology. For our ancestors, navigating this cosmic landscape was a serious endeavor, undertaking rituals and the castings of spells, seeking protection or favor from the powers at play. However, the ancients weren't solely at the mercy of these demonic forces. They believed in a celestial balance, a cosmic countermeasure designed to bring harmony and limit the reach of these malevolent beings. They entrusted the decan's power to specific angels, each endowed with the authority and strength to mitigate the ill effects of their demonic counterparts. Basically, angels as the guardians of their associated decans, ready to defend and shield the mortals under their care. That's another one we'll get into. There is an angel associated with a demon to basically fight each other, the good versus the evil. In ancient myths, the cosmos was not merely a vast expanse of stars and planets. It's a battleground where forces of good and evil play out a cosmic drama. But today, we're going to be talking about the 7 world rulers. They are not benevolent deities looking after us from the heavens. They symbolize primal vices that tug at the very fabric of human nature, challenging us at every step. The first of these formidable entities is called Deception. She's a sower of discord, the one who whispers falsehoods into the ears of mortals, creating the most perilous deceptions and leading to grave heresies. But where there is darkness, there is also light. Lamechtiel is an angel of truth and stands firm in opposition to deception, ensuring that truth prevails when deception seeks to reign. Strife follows close behind, brandishing armaments, stoking the flames of conflict, and pushing humanity towards endless wars. In the realm of the celestial, Baruchiel, an angel of peace, wields the power to calm the storms of strife, promoting harmony over discord. Next is Fate, a ruler who twists the arm of destiny. She drives men to contest against the fruitful path of peace, especially against those who wield power. In response, the angel Marmaroth steps forward, guiding souls to embrace concord and to seek victory in unity rather than in conflict. Allied with strife is Distress, the agent of division. She fuels jealousy and splits communities through misunderstanding and envy. She is not unopposed. The angel Balthiel works tirelessly to mend broken bonds and foster understanding amongst people, acting as a beacon of reconciliation. Well, he better get on his job because he's falling behind. Next, we have Error, a misleading spirit inducing humanity to stray from the virtuous path, leading to actions most foul. The archangel Uriel responds as the light of God, illuminating the shadows where error resides and guiding the lost back to rightful actions. Power, the penultimate ruler, thrives on mankind's insatiable lust for control, orchestrating the rise and fall of tyrants. Counterbalancing this unrelenting quest for control is the angel Astaroth, who champions the equitable distribution of power, opposing tyranny and supporting the leadership that benefits all. Last in the Dark Assembly is the malevolent figure known as the Worst. Actually, they're unnamed, just like the Pleiades. There's 6 sisters that are named and a 7th that is unnamed. And they're just calling this one the Worst. I don't know when this changed because I was looking this stuff up and it went, here are the 6 sisters and the unnamed 7th sister. But now they've changed it to the Worst. This formidable entity prides herself on undoing monarchs, targeting the wise King Solomon with bonds crafted by none other than Artemis. Here we find a void where no specific angel is named to counter the Worst's nefarious plans. It may be a poetic reminder that some evils are persistent shadows in human history. The 7 rulers of vice do not go unchallenged by mere celestial beings. King Solomon, known for his boundless wisdom, sentenced these formidable demons to a fate of labor to build what would become a testament to faith and divinity, the Temple of Jerusalem. So according to tales woven in history, it's not just mortal hands that toiled to erect this magnificent edifice, but also the constrained labor of celestial beings. In this astonishing account, the 7 demons, known as the 7 heavenly bodies, or more ominously, the 7 sisters of hell, were condemned by Solomon to take up the tools and contribute to the foundation of the temple, which stretched 250 cubits in length. It was a task imposed upon them as a form of containment for their malevolent activities against humanity. I'll go more into the specifics of the building of the Temple of Solomon soon. This is just a story. Each of these demons represented a significant vice that plagued human existence, and now they were repurposed to serve a cause that stood as a beacon of sanctity. Looking into this remarkable part of history, ancient civilizations viewed the temple not just as a physical space for worship, but as a boundary between the mortal realm and the spiritual domain. By involving demonic forces in the construction of the temple, they symbolically affirmed the supremacy of the divine and human order over chaos and malevolence. The use of demonically possessed power in service of holiness might seem paradoxical, but it is indicative of the complex relationship between good and evil in theological narratives. The act of transforming the destructive might of each demon into constructive labor for a holy site encapsulates the essence of redemption, control over sin, and the human hope to convert negative forces into pillars of strength and piety. The narrative also reflects the ancient belief in the tangible influence of supernatural entities on worldly affairs. The thought that such beings could be subdued and compelled to perform labor was perhaps a metaphor for the human aspiration to harness and navigate the unpredictable forces of the cosmos. The construction of the temple acted as both a literal and metaphorical foundation of faith, a central core from where the spirituality of the people radiated. The tale of King Solomon and the 7 demons is one that's layered intricately with meaning, indicative of the profound intersection between human endeavors in the supernatural world as perceived by our ancestors. It dramatizes the eternal struggle against adversities and the triumph of collective human spirit channeled through one of history's most celebrated rulers. I don't know, man. I'm more interested in the 7 holy cows. I need to find out the 7 holy cows. Have a great night. Next up is going to be the 7 holy cows and a podcast on magic. Probably red magic. Some sort of magic. Take care.